Go. But the old one is so classic. I don't know if I can ever get rid of it.
We'll find a way to use it.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hello, everybody. Look who it is. Hello there. We're back. We're What the Fanboy.
What's up, fanboys and fangirls?
That's the saying. That's how it goes. I'm glad you did it.
There's too much different this week.
Yeah, this is a weird week. I don't really know what's happening. I feel like something's missing. Haven't really noticed, but no, I'm just kidding. I noticed. My name is Luke. Mr. Tyler's gone.
Mr. Tyler was not feeling well, so Mr. Tyler got the week off.
Yes, he did. We let him have the week off. Yeah. We're like, all right, you have a lot to do.
It ate up half of his vacation hours. I don't know why he decided to do it. But...
all 0 of them.
Yeah.
But Brett is here. Normal Brett is here.
Just normal.
Normal Brett. Just normal Brett this week, and just like every other week.
Every other week.
Yep. There's nothing different about Brett.
Nothing at all. And that's fine.
Because I will never say the other thing. Not because he isn't, it's because I refuse to ever say it. That's it. Just being ornery,
I'm trying to think of a fun little quirky name for you, since we don't ever,
what with the L alliteration?
Yeah. The lovely Luke.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't really know how I feel about that, though.
It's fine.
I'll accept that. It's fine. Everything's fine. But welcome back, everybody. We're excited to be back, talk about what we've been doing, and go through all this crazy news that's been dropping through mainly just today.
Mainly today, although there was some more this week that we'll dig into.
Some fun stories this week.
Before we get started, I just want to call out that this is episode 1.
Then, Tyler, you missed. You're not going to be able to
I know, we can't do the 111. This is just episode 11.
Yes. We'll have to wait for 222, I guess, where we all do twos.
Oh, I'm not that flexible.
Or episode 1111, and we'll have to bring in a guest.
I was maybe that flexible in my youth, but not anymore.
We're going to have to do like 10 episodes a day to get to that.
Also, real quick, shout out. What's up, Battle Rifle? Luke, your new name is Leroy. Leroy Jenkins.
Okay. I don't know how Leroy feels about
That's true. We already got a Leroy.
About me just stealing his name like that.
Here in the chat almost every week.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I'm not just going to step on anybody's toes and steal their name. So,
it's fine. Anyways, what were you up to this week, Luke?
I did a lot this week.
What's new?
I was in KC this week. I went to a Royals game, did some Top Golf. That was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with the family. Kind of before the year takes just a massive change with school starting and everything like that. But that was a lot of fun. Royals lost, but they're horrible, so it's fine.
Oh, remember the good old days when they were not horrible.
Yeah, they won a World Series.
I know, right?
Who would have thunk that?
It wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, what? 4 years? It's 2015, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because it was the year that our daughter was born. So, yeah, 2015. Well, you're right.
Maybe Claire was the good luck.
The good luck, yeah.
Also, you have a daughter? No.
Surprise!
I forgot about my new bit. Let's go back to not knowing what that sequel to Destiny was.
Yeah.
2?
I thought it was 3, but...
I don't know.
Okay.
I can never remember.
So you played some Destiny 2?
I did play some Destiny. I'm still grinding through that. I'm really excited for Shadowkeep to come out because they've been kind of dropping some videos and what they're adding looks super dope. And I'm really excited.
Real good.
Oh my gosh. We'll talk about it later, but the stuff they dropped today.
Gamescom stuff later.
I'm still really, really upset that I was late to D1 and D2.
Well, now you know you can't be late to D3.
I won't be late to D3. I'm going to buy the first game, and I'm going to probably buy all the annual pass and everything, because Destiny 1 was really good, but nobody played it with me, so I didn't really know everything that was good about it. But D2 has been a lot of fun. I played with Deeds. We did some Black Armory stuff. That was a lot of fun. I almost got an auto rifle unlocked from the Black Armory, so I guess I'll get some type of payout from that.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like I'm walking through snow without snowshoes, and it's up to my waist. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, it's still a lot of fun.
Good.
Let's see. What else did I do? The newest episode of Young Justice. I'm sad Tyler isn't here because I always kind of update him on the status of Young Justice. This week's episode was great.
Good.
Which felt really good because last week's was a lot better. Before that had just been really frustrating because I hadn't been enjoying it. But this episode was really good. There was a lot of fourth worldy stuff.
Ooh.
The older members are getting more involved, which is really nice because honestly, I'm really losing interest in the new characters. But yeah, I'm starting to get excited about Young Justice again, which feels good. This lovely book here. Another sad reason I'm really sad Tyler is gone because he just finished it. He gave it to me, and I read this on the way to KC.
I can't see that. What book?
This book is Mr. Miracle.
Mr. Miracle.
Oh, there's my bookmark. I don't know if they can see it with the glare from the lights, but
probably not. You need to angle it.
It's by Tom King,
like that.
And the art, pencils, and coloring is all by Mitch Gerrits.
Looks really cool.
It is amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite comics ever. I absolutely loved it. I think I got through like maybe 90% of it, and we got to our hotel in Kansas City, and I was just like, gosh darn it, I really want to finish this.
Yeah.
And then we didn't do anything, and they're like, oh, well, we're gonna wait to leave for a bit. And so I was like, okay, well, can I have the room key? Because I really want to finish this comic. I feel like I was kind of being a buzzkill to the hangout because I just wanted to finish the book. But yeah, like Tyler said, it's... You good?
I got it.
You got it. It's super heavy.
Yeah.
And it's not like any other fourth world book. It's honestly, I don't think you can compare it. It's more just a deep dive into the psyche of a broken character.
Oh. Okay.
And it's kind of heartbreaking throughout. But also I saw the ending coming, and I wasn't sure if it was actually going to be that, and it was. But gosh, I really loved the ending. I especially loved the last thing that the character says. It really got me jazzed up. But I don't want to spoil it. I want people to go read it. I think you'd like it a little more if you understand what the fourth world is with all the new gods and everything, but the characters are not really the same, which makes sense in context of the book. So you don't really need to, I'd say, but it's really well written. The art is incredible. The writer and the artist both won Eisner Awards, which is like the Oscars for comic books. And they're so well deserved. I loved every second of it. It was so good. What else did I do? On the way home from Kansas City, I watched the movie Sing Street. It's one of my favorite movies. I've been watching a lot of my favorite movies recently, I guess, because I just watched Braveheart too. But this movie makes me cry like every time. I was crying in the car.
Nothing wrong with that.
I really recommend you go watch Sing Street. It's a booyah. Has great music, great acting. It's written really well. I think it was made on maybe like $2,000.
Oh.
It's incredibly small film. It's an Irish film. I also recommend you watch it with subtitles because there's some characters with incredibly thick Irish accents, and there's sometimes you're just like, I don't know what they said.
Yeah.
So I always watch that movie with subtitles now, but also I don't mind subtitles. Like I'm watching Mindhunter right now with subtitles.
There's definitely some shows that I feel like maybe it's just because I'm old and hard of hearing. But,
yeah. I don't want to miss
something important. Yeah.
And like, I mean, subtitles used to annoy me, but now I'm at the point where it's like I can read it and watch it at the same time with no trouble.
Yeah.
like I said, yeah, I've been watching Mindhunter. I'm halfway through it. It's incredible. It's creeping me out because of all the BTK stuff, and that's pretty close to home, as I live in Park City, which is where he's from, and the murders happened in Wichita, which is where I'm from. So it's a little close to home, but I'm really, really digging it. It's one of my favorite Netflix shows. I'm sure we'll talk about that more next week when Tyler is back, and then Brett has watched it, and I've watched it, or at least some of it.
Yeah, I'm planning on hitting that up this week.
Yeah.
So.
It's really, really, really good. Then the last thing I did was I watched Batman Hush.
Oh, yes.
It's one of my favorite Batman comics by Jim Lee. It's an animated movie in the DC animated universe, and just don't watch it. Maybe if you haven't read the comic, you can watch it. If you've read the comic, no way should you watch it. I don't know why I did this. I guess I was interested in seeing how closely it was, but I got the comic and I went through the comic as I was watching the movie.
Right.
For the first half, they follow it pretty close. They make some changes that I'm really not a fan of, but I guess they make sense. They get rid of Huntress. They change a lot of the villains, which was kind of annoying, kind of for no reason. Huntress missing, though, throughout the entire thing was
really weird.
It was weird. She's pretty important to that story.
Yeah.
But then the second half makes no sense. Like, it's so stupid. They changed the villain, who Hush is, and it's such a stupid reveal. I really hated it. So I guess I'll give it a dumpster fire.
Oof.
It really made me mad, all the changes that they made
for
no reason. And I'd say, honestly, quit with the DC animated universe. Just adapt comics. That's what the people that are going to watch it want. Like, I'm not going to go show this to some person that's like, I like Batman.
Yeah.
I know who Batman is. No, I'm gonna tell these people that have probably read the comics or understand the comics, or even if they just really like watching all the DC animated movies.
Yeah.
Like Flashpoint Paradox follows it pretty close for the most part. There's some changes, obviously, because it's a movie. It's an hour.
There
10
always
minutes.
are, yeah.
Yeah. But like, you don't need to read the comic or understand the comic to really enjoy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched this and I was just like, this is so stupid. I do not like this. Not my worst movie of the year, and I won't even put it on my list because it's straight to Blu-ray.
Right.
So. But yeah, that was extremely infuriating and disappointing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, well.
At least you did lots of stuff.
At least don't mess up Long Halloween. Do not put that one in the animated universe. That will really make me mad because that is... Right now, I haven't finished a lot of comic storylines. That is my favorite comic. So if they mess that one up, I'm going to be upset.
I'm sorry. Fingers crossed, right?
Fingers crossed. Anyway, what did you do, Brett? Besides play Destiny.
As I mentioned, actually, I didn't play like hardly any Destiny this week. I've been on this No Man's Sky kick.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And it's been slow just because I've been fairly busy, so I haven't done a lot of exploring. But I've kind of been like, I got to the point where I think I was talking to you guys here last week about how I appreciated it was kind of like a singular thing. I got to the point where now it's branching out. So now I'm doing that where, like, I'm not really advancing in the main story because I'm doing all the little side quests.
Yep.
Which is fine. It's fun.
You got Skyrim'd.
I got Skyrim'd. But they're all enjoyable, and they're all, they're still fairly straightforward.
Hey, most of the time the side quest is where you get the good stuff.
Yeah.
At least in Skyrim.
Yeah, well. A lot of the quality of life changes that came with Beyond, the Beyond update, are really great. There's never been a better time to jump in. Again, I'm not even anywhere close to done, but if the trailer, 3 years ago was intriguing, or you've seen things now and it looks interesting, I think it's on sale on pretty much every storefront. You can always go, GameStop's got them used. for like even less than the sales typically.
Probably a lot of used copies of that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely like it's, again, not having finished it or really played more than, I'm probably 20 hours in. Like it's probably a fanboy worthy for me. Mm-hmm. Like it's a fun little exploration game that's actually really big. Like I say little because it's like
another 40 hours out of the game.
Yeah, right. But yeah,
out of the 200 they give you. No.
I quite enjoyed that. I also went to Kansas City this weekend.
You did.
I didn't go with you though.
No, we did not go together.
I did go with someone. I went with Mr. Tyler.
He's invisible, actually.
Yeah,
we're playing an awesome
here.
prank on you guys.
You just can't see him. Yeah, we went and saw Galantis live in concert down at the Power and Light District.
Very nice.
Tyler and his wife had some extra tickets, so they invited me and Stephanie along, and we had a great time. Stephanie and I aren't really like mosh pit in the crowd jumping kind of people, so we were down there for about 40 minutes before we were like, maybe let's just go get a drink and sit in the back and enjoy the show from there. Mm-hmm. But like Galantis puts on, like, first off, their music is really good. I had never heard of them before last week, but their music is really good, and they put on a really good show. It's really entertaining. So like the general admission tickets weren't that expensive. If you like concerts and like you go listen to their music, like try and see one of their shows. It's really good. From everything from like a performance to a technical level. I was very impressed.
That's awesome.
So, I rate their concert fanboy. I don't know.
If you like their music, you'll like their show.
Exactly.
Or probably if you like EDM.
Yeah, it's that EDM.
It's EDM. Yep.
Style.
Yeah, you'll probably enjoy it. Or if you like concerts. I know, like Tyler, he just loves live music.
Yeah.
Like he's gone to a concert with me. He's like, I don't know who it is, but yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, he does. So that was fun.
That concert was in Deering, Kansas. Never heard of it? Neither had we.
The last thing I did was last night. I hopped on. I played some Halo 5, which I hadn't played in forever.
Since our stream?
I played, yeah, probably. I played like 3 or 4 games with some buddies from high school. Mm. That was a lot of fun. That game is like, I went to town. I took the kids to school.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah. It was like, ooh, I forgot how good this Magnum feels. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, I'll never play Halo 5 multiplayer again.
So good. And then I also played some Apex last night, and my first game in, I was playing with one other buddy and a random. I got 7 kills.
Oh my.
My buddy got 3, and we won.
Wow.
And then our second game, we got second. And then, of course, we just had like a string of like awful matches. But that's what's great about that game is that like
seems how
it still didn't feel like we never wanted to quit.
Yeah.
Because we got that taste.
Yeah.
Got that taste.
You tasted glory and you needed to taste it again.
Yep. Anyways,
have you done the solo?
Yes, I did play a few solo matches. And that's fine. I like team play though. Even if I'm not really like talking, I like just the idea that like
the camaraderie.
Yeah. There's not 60,
we'll win together.
Yeah. Let's just say I didn't do very well in solos, and that's fine.
Doing better than me. I've won 0 as well. So.
You've never even logged on.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't downloaded though.
Never played. You do.
I downloaded it.
Just gotta get you okay.
Yep.
I just need to come over sometime. Should we hop into some news?
Why not? Let's do it.
It is about that time where we talk about some of the things that have happened in the last week.
Yep. Were there trailers? I think
there were a couple trailers.
I didn't write them down. So
the notable ones that I saw were the morning show, which is Apple TV Plus's. Oh my gosh, it's a terrible name. Apple TV Plus's one of their exclusive shows with.
That's right. Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell, Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, Reese. I couldn't remember Reese's character's name.
Yeah.
Individual, the actress's name. I thought that one looked pretty good. I mean, it's not one that's gonna make me sign up for their service.
No, absolutely not.
And that's, I think, gonna be the problem with Apple. is that no, I don't think anything they have outside of the
Spielberg one. Isn't he doing one?
Yeah, yes, he is. But I'm thinking the space one. It's the alternate history where Russia lands on the moon first.
Oh, I don't remember that one. That one sounds interesting.
That one piques my interest more than anything else. I don't remember if they even said much about the Spielberg one.
I think they just said they signed Spielberg to make one.
Anyways.
But yeah, I watched the trailer and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
Not for me. Looks like drama for drama's forced drama sake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what I like.
Yeah.
Unless it's like based in reality.
Right.
Like, but this, yeah.
It's not. It's
completely
fictional.
I'm not a huge Jennifer Aniston fan. Like, I think she's
fine.
She's fine. Like, honestly, I think she's best in like those Adam Sandler comedies.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not like, ooh, the new Jennifer Aniston movie's coming out.
Right.
Gotta go catch that one.
No, me neither. The other one I saw was a Netflix movie called The Politician.
Okay, I did not see this one, so
basically, and it did not leave much of an impression on me. But it seems like it's
Is this the one with Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yes.
And Ryan Murphy's doing it, the FX guy?
Maybe.
Okay. I keep hearing about it, but I never watch anything.
It's about like a high schooler. They're doing like a high school class election, and this kid is like super like set on getting into politics, and kind of it seems like it's about history. I don't know. It didn't leave much of an impression on me. I probably won't watch it.
I just haven't. Listen, you lost me at the word politician, so honestly, like, I don't care.
Like the trailer opens with like kind of this flashy like almost like election style type thing where it's like, here are the candidates, yada yada yada, and then one of the, I don't know if it's the vice president. Again, this is like student led stuff, so it's like the main guy's knocking on her door like, did you like say this? They're saying that you said this horrible thing. Anyways,
there's something written about you in the bathroom stall, Billy. Is it true?
Could be way off. Anyways, so neither of the trailers were super impactful.
Not super grabbing.
No. What do you got?
I don't have any trailers, but something that really excited me this week. This is a quick news story. One of my favorite Netflix shows is coming to Blu-ray.
Ooh.
The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
But the reason it's coming to Blu-ray, I don't know the reason, but its Blu-ray version is an extended cut.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited to see a little more of that first season.
Yeah.
So that show's so good. I love how it's just more than just a haunted house show. Like, it's so well made.
Yeah.
I recommend that if you can handle horror.
Yep. Agreed. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, I'm really excited to come out. I already pre-ordered it. I don't know when it comes out. I don't think it had a date, but I bought it.
So let's see. Oh, another Netflix thing, since we're kind of on that trend. Kevin Smith is getting to be a showrunner for a Masters of the Universe series entitled Revelations. So this is the same universe as She-Ra. Why am I always the one who talks about it?
You're the only one who watches She-Ra.
I know.
I need to watch it.
I don't think it's in the same universe. This is a direct sequel to the original 80s He-Man,
yeah.
Right? So its actual full title is Masters of the Universe Revelation. Anything with Kevin Smith, instantly got my attention.
Kevin Smith is a huge nerd, so that grabs you. But then also, like, I've seen He-Man. I won't say it's good, but I'm interested in this, especially if it has good animation.
Yeah.
And however they do it, like if they can do it in the original He-Man style, but somehow make it easier to watch.
Yeah.
Would be really cool. Or even in, I guess not connected to She-Ra, but in that style.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would do that.
That could be fun.
But yeah, I'm really interested in that. So I'm excited. Oh, do I have any more Netflix stuff?
I know, right?
No, I don't. But it is a TV thing. Sci-Fi Channel sucks still because they keep canceling their good shows. First, they canceled The Expanse. Thankfully, Amazon Prime picked it up. But now Krypton is no more. After 2 seasons, they're cutting it loose. And the Lobo spinoff that started in development 2 is also gone. I don't understand Sci-Fi Channel. Sci-Fi.
I'm wondering if this is a bigger move that has to do with
HBO Max and DC Universe?
No. I mean, maybe. I can't remember, was there a reason given in terms of like who pulled the plug? Like Sci-Fi. Well, so Sci-Fi's owned by NBC, and okay. I don't know what NBC's strategy with their content is, but maybe again, that whole idea of this isn't actually our content. This is Warner Brothers content that we're just licensing. Mm-hmm. We need to cut as many times. Netflix has been doing that for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if other places are doing that. That said, I think Krypton's fairly well received.
Yeah, it is.
So
the first season, I haven't watched the second season because I'm just waiting. I was waiting until it was done.
Yeah.
But the first season was really good, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Like most people were like, it's another Gotham. No, it's way better than Gotham. Put Gotham to shame. Sorry if you love Gotham. It was really good. They're going deep into the Superman lore, and it's cool how it's like a sequel to Superman, even though it's a prequel, because it's all timey-wimey. But I really hope that show can continue somehow. But I also have my doubts that it will get picked up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, if the petition gets enough signatures, I could see Warner Brothers maybe doing something with it in-house. Mm-hmm. But again, with all the rights issues, I don't know if that would work.
Yeah. It gets messy.
It does.
What you got?
Ooh, the big one. Because
wash those hands.
It has to do with what's on your shirt, which no one can actually see this week. Ian McGregor is reportedly, and again I say reportedly because nothing has been confirmed, in talks to do an Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney+.
2 things. 1, awesome. 2, some outlets are horrible at saying Ewan McGregor is confirmed to come back for a confirmed Disney Plus series. No. It's not confirmed till Disney or Ewan McGregor says it.
Yep.
Or Lucasfilm. But, like, who was it that originally said it? Deadline or Variety? Broke it or something? And then everybody just runs with it. Except the Hollywood Reporter, who knows what they're doing. But everybody's like, confirmed, Hollywood Reporter. Negotiations. But slow down, everybody. But, yeah, that's awesome.
I'm curious, Luke, what would be your ideal... Because, again, this is probably just going to be a 1-season, 6 to 8 episode thing. I mean, that's kind of what Marvel stuff has been. Yeah. That's what Mandalorian's talking about getting maybe another season. But
I think...
What would be your ideal storyline for a Obi-Wan Kenobi show?
I think it'd be really interesting if somehow it's... I think it's kind of what everybody thinks and assumes it would be. Mm-hmm. Kenobi on Tatooine.
Yeah.
Kind of protecting a young Luke. Maybe, like, I don't know, pirates or evil people show up. Tatooine mobs could do stuff with Jabba.
Yeah.
And all the Hutt clans. But, like, something happens that really forces Kenobi to get more involved than just... kind of creepily watching after him. Mm-hmm. But I do think it'd be cool if you could get a young Luke going like, hey man,
de-aging.
Yeah.
Or just recast.
Oh, just cast a kid.
Okay.
Just cast a kid.
Okay.
I'm talking young Luke.
Enough that
4 to 5 to 8 year. Well, cast a 8-year-old as a 4-year-old, but like
they'd cast a 13-year-old as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Or a 16-year-old.
Cast somebody who can act.
Yeah.
But kind of do that. A kid who has all these dreams and is starting to become a pilot. You could have Obi-Wan show him some things, and he could like, oh, you know, I knew this guy. He was a really good pilot. Like he could allude to some stuff. I know I complain about like being in this era all the time, but this is like the one thing I'd watch.
Yeah,
because Obi-Wan Kenobi he's the best part of the prequels.
Yeah.
He's the best part about the prequels.
He is the best part of the prequels. I think for me, I'd like to see him. I think I mean, they could do it well. I think I'd be bored with just seeing him like, I'm gonna look over Luke.
Yeah, there needs to be.
I'd like to see him be like, kind of like the spy, the rogue off by himself, kind of influencing things. We know from.
Like on Tatooine
Rebels,
or kind of off, like he leaves for a bit. Okay.
Yeah, because like in Rebels, he has a whole storyline with Maul. That's actually the conclusion. It starts in the Clone Wars. But like, so he doesn't just sit on Tatooine. He does go out and he kind of still works with the rebels and. But I think to have him be that like unseen force of nature that pushes the rebellion through those years that we don't necessarily see. The Jedi are still influential even in their demise, you know. And not that like the message wouldn't be that Jedi are the only way to save the galaxy, but just that, you know, even in exile you can be helpful. Because I think one of the interesting things with Star Wars has been that anytime a mentor has been in exile, it seems like they've just kind of given up on the world.
Yep.
And it would be nice to see that change. Anyways.
I totally agree. It'd be nice to see he's still trying to influence like the Jedi way, the path to the light, to do good things. And that could be all sorts of things. It could be helping the rebels. It could be just helping out a really crappy planet.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I'd be okay with a little, well, does that work? A little tie-in, like we know
the Maul stuff.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But we know we have like this Cassian series coming up as well, and that's kind of the same time. That's probably going to be a little closer to
to Rogue One.
New Hope and Rogue One than what this I think would be.
Kid Cassian,
but like. I don't know. Yeah, Kid Cassian.
He's best friends with Luke.
I don't know. Anyways, I think that's a really safe bet for Disney and Star Wars.
That's
what they need right now.
That's printing money. I would still prefer actually a movie.
I would too. I think
because I really do enjoy seeing Star Wars movies in theaters. Nothing will ever change that, even when I don't like them.
Yeah.
But I'll be really excited. And I'm really excited to watch The Mandalorian to see how kind of what a tonal shift to TV will be. How it looks like with the effects and everything. Granted, that show has like $200 million put to it. Jeez Louise.
They've thrown so much money at that show.
Jeez, it's okay. They made $5 billion this year on 5 movies.
Sheesh. No, $6 billion.
Almost 7. Jeez, Disney, you're gonna take over the world.
Make at least 2.5 more.
Yeah.
With 2 more of their movies, not counting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just The Rise of Skywalker is yet to come out. I don't know if you'd count that towards 2019 or if that goes more into 2020.
Oh no, I count it towards 2019.
Okay.
I mean, they've got 2.5 weeks in 2019. They'll probably make the most of their money right
They'll make like $600 million in those first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Speaking of Disney, continuing I guess and all the money they make, Aladdin 2 made $1 billion. So now Disney's like, hey, I guess we should probably think about making a sequel.
As long as it's better than their animated sequels.
I like Return of Jafar.
Okay.
When I saw it when I was 8, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a very long time, but I don't remember coming out of it with a real positive view. But I could be wrong.
I remember King of Thieves or Prince of Thieves or the 40 Thieves one being super short.
Oh, yeah, it's probably like a
45
minute straight
shorter
to DVD.
than Dumbo. But I would take a Return of Jafar. I thought they did a really good job of expanding Aladdin. I thought all the new stuff they added was good.
I would take actually,
or at least
and
most
I think
of
you're
it.
right. I think you're right. I would enjoy a Return of Jafar where they really lean into the mystical and magical side of things.
Yeah,
because it's really downplayed in this film.
Yeah, and I'm super curious as to how they proceed with Will Smith's Genie.
Yeah,
because I mean, once Genie was free in the original, he was just could do anything, whatever he wanted. He didn't need anybody to command him. Does he still have his powers in this one? Because now he's in love. Spoilers for Aladdin. Sorry.
And he's got a family.
Yeah.
Got to take care of that family.
Or if maybe. Ooh, what if Will Smith finds the lamp? That'd be hilarious. But it'd be horrible. That would be a bad movie. But yeah, this is definitely gonna happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a Lion King 2 as well. Simba's Pride.
Happier news. 3 of these stories
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, I was going to say. Actually, all of my news stories are video game related now, not Gamescom, or In the Blind Forest. I don't know if you've ever heard of that game. It's kind of an indie game, came out right around the launch of the Xbox One, or shortly after. It's fantastic. It's a platformer, really, really good. Its definitive edition is coming to Nintendo Switch on September 27th. This is a big deal for not just because it's a really good game, but also because this was an Xbox exclusive that's now going to Nintendo. Mm-hmm. And that's a big deal. Don't be surprised if you see more. I think this is the kind of the creaking open of the door. Yeah. We're not opening the floodgates yet, but
yeah.
Ooh, boy, exciting.
I'm wondering if I should try this game again on Switch. I'm sorry, I don't know if you know this, Brett, but I'm probably gonna hurt your feelings.
No. If I remember right, you famously did not.
I did not like this
enjoy
game.
This game.
I feel like I didn't have control. Like I felt like something kept coming to kill me when I shouldn't have been dying, as opposed to like Celeste, which is just there's no chance that you don't die whenever you do anything.
I see. This is so much slower than Celeste.
I didn't love Celeste mainly because I'm not a platformer.
I'm
guy.
not much of a platformer either.
And that's, I think, the big thing for me.
Sure.
Celeste was just kind of I don't know the phrase, the needle in the haystack, the dark horse, or I don't know, whatever.
Sure.
Is the one in the million shot that worked for me.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why. Maybe, you know what? Might have because of the music is one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard.
It's really good music.
Although Ori has a great soundtrack, I will not deny that. Most people will probably like that game. I just didn't. But I might try it again on Switch. We'll see. Maybe it's just because I was playing on Xbox. Maybe that's my thing with platformers.
You need it handheld.
Yeah.
Could be.
We'll see.
I don't know.
Depends how much it costs.
Yeah. That's fair. It was never that expensive on
I think
on
when
Xbox,
it came out,
so
it was like
$20. Yeah. I think we got the definitive edition for $10.
Yeah. So maybe I'll try it again. We'll see. If I'm bored.
What else you got?
I have nothing else.
Okay. A few other things. Gollum, which is a PSVR game that's being made by Jamie Greismer and Marty O'Donnell, two ex-Bungie vets. Marty's famously the
soundtrack guy.
The composer guy. Yeah, so he's done all the... I think Marty was the money behind the new company. The money and the music. And then Jamie, he brought on to actually do... Jamie's like the
developer.
The main developer.
Director.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that game has been just kind of floating in the ether. That was announced like back when PSVR was announced.
Back when PSVR was a thing.
So it is finally getting and again, I'm taking this with a grain of salt, fall 2019 release date. and I'm taking it with a grain of salt because they said fall 2019, and we're at the end of summer 2019.
Fall 2019 starts in about a month.
If you can't give me a concrete release date 3 to 4 months out, I'm not convinced it's actually coming out.
Sorry, Marty, but that game doesn't sound very fun.
That said, like, it almost has to come out because at some point, I mean, we're getting new consoles next year. And you want that to come out before everyone's like, oh, we're done buying games for this one. We're going to wait till stuff comes out for the next one. Anyways. That
does remind me, actually, though, of another story of something that just needs to come out. New Mutants.
Oh.
New Mutants always keeps popping up in the
news.
Well, Disney watched New Mutants, and based on our scale, I'd say they gave it a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
They were not fans, and they don't know what to do with it.
I expect that movie. I don't think we'll ever see that movie.
I don't think so either.
I want to see it. It's one of those things where we're at that point where it's like, if it's that bad, just let us see it.
Yeah.
You'll get more. You'll at least get something out of it.
I don't know how you release it. Like, if you release it in theaters, you're gonna lose a bunch of money. If you release it on like Disney Plus, everybody's gonna think it's part of the new X-Men MCU probably.
Yeah.
And do you print a bunch of Blu-rays for it? Do you just like? They should give it to Netflix. Or like Amazon.
Throw it on Hulu.
Yeah.
Throw it on Hulu.
They should put it on Hulu.
Have it be like, yeah, this is going to be on Hulu exclusively for 3 months, and then it's going to come down.
They should do that. I want to see that movie. I want to see how bad it is. But yeah.
Moving on.
Apparently it's horrible.
Tim Longo, who was the creative director on Halo 5 and Halo Infinite, left 343 Industries this week. So he was the creative director on the current game that's coming out in about a year. And supposedly the rumors are that there was kind of some management shuffling and he got moved to another position. My guess is that he didn't like that and up and left. Again, I can't confirm that, but that's kind of what the rumors are, and most of those are pretty accurate in terms of like, yeah. So that's slightly unsettling.
That makes you a little nervous.
A little bit, mostly because you just don't know why.
Yeah,
this game has been in development for 5 years now, and a lot of that time is slowed down because of developing their new engine, right?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of work that can get done before you know what your engine can do. So there's a lot of pre-production, but then probably production's really only been going on for the past 2 years on it. Outside of things like actually building the story and stuff like that. So a lot of work does get done in the last year of making a game. That's what worries me, because chances are it's not like hey, we've kind of got this thing all like buttoned up and we're good to go and we don't really need a creative director because he's bored now, he's itching to go do new things. Probably not the case.
I want to do a new thing.
That said, they're a very large development team, very large company. They've got a bunch of money behind them with Microsoft. This is going to come out in the fall of next year because it has to be a Scarlet launch. Xbox Scarlet's their next Xbox codename. It's got to be a launch title for that.
Pretty sure it's going to be the Xbox X1XX.
XLS. Yes. So yeah,
Party box.
It worries me a little bit, but again, we haven't seen enough to make me really like super concerned, I guess. I don't know. Mm-hmm. We'll see. It's kind of like that's interesting. I guess we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
And then you want to do this last one?
What's the last one?
It's the component. The competitors. Sorry. Sony, Microsoft's competitors in the gaming world, Sony, bought Insomniac Games. Insomniac had previously had a really long, good relationship with Sony. They kind of struck out, did their own thing. They made Sunset Overdrive that was multi-platform. That may have been Xbox only. And then they came back and did Spider-Man.
Yep.
Which got great reviews.
Fantastic.
And I think Sony was probably feeling the pressure. I mean, it's hard to be feeling the pressure when you're Sony right now in terms of like money. They've got all the money in the gaming. Not all the money. They've done well this generation. But Microsoft has really been pushing. Look how many internal studios we now have. And I think this was probably an easy yeah, it's a big check, but it's going to be a check that pays off in the long term. Because they've just secured themselves at least 2 more Spider-Man games.
They'll probably they could probably pay that off with 1 Spider-Man game.
Exactly.
Also, we'll take that Spider-Man game now. I'll take it.
So, I mean, on one hand, it's probably really good news for job security for Insomniac. Not that they, as a studio, were ever probably in really any worry. They're a great studio. They put out good games. But yeah, now they can really double down and focus on making some great superhero games. Mm-hmm. And I kind of hope they do more than just Spider-Man.
Yeah. Try and make a...
I guarantee there's an immediate Spider-Man 2 in development right now, but maybe after that, hey, let's do another... You can do another Marvel character or something like that.
Do a Daredevil. Do a Hawkeye.
What other properties would they have
access to? Create your own X-Men game.
There you go.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
I would take an X-Men game.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Is that everything?
We're done with news, but not really.
We've done only half the news.
Because our next topic is, of course, Gamescom 2019.
More news!
That actually, their opening first day was today. And on the front end of that, they had a big show hosted by
Jeff Knightley.
Yep, and the Game Awards, kind of that organization. Mm-hmm. And Xbox had their own little conference also in front of it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, lots of big things. Since I've been talking for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
Why don't you say something nice or bad? I don't know. We're gonna go over we're not gonna cover everything.
Yeah,
but the things that really stood out to us.
The things I saw, I wasn't paying full attention to it today. Something would pop up on Twitter, and I'd watch it. And that was really it. First thing that I saw was for Gears 5.
Yes.
They dropped...
There was a ton of Gears 5 news today.
They dropped a Horde mode trailer, and then a little bit later, they dropped the campaign trailer.
Yep.
I really thought the campaign trailer was cool. Mm-hmm. It was... really fun looking, looked super violent, which is always fun.
It's Gears. So.
Makes sense for Gears. And it caught my attention with, I mean, I don't know the story at all, but there was a couple of times where I was like, what? I'd kind of like to know more about that.
Yeah.
The Horde mode trailer, that would not get me interested.
Horde, I mean, the big changes with Horde mode, right, is that it's kind of going more to a Overwatch, Apex style of things, in that your character has abilities that you can use. I
think
very specific, very specific combinations.
Yeah, it might be a small thing, but I think I frowned a little bit more every time I heard a character talk in that trailer. Oh, here comes the airstrike. Hack 'em, Jack. It's shut up. Please. Let me watch. I know, I wish Tyler was here to talk about it, because I know he would be really excited about it.
Yeah.
And I don't want to rain on his Gears parade. So we'll have to ask him about it next week, probably some more.
Yeah. I've played Gears on and off throughout the years.
I played the first one, and I guess I almost beat it. Never played it again. It's not my game.
It's
I'd be more interested in. I do have Gears 4. Yeah. Because it's Game with Gold.
Yeah.
So maybe I should play that and see if I'd be interested in playing the Gears 5 campaign.
There you go.
But I mean, that's all I would do. I'd buy it, sell it once I beat it, probably. Because I mean, the multiplayer is not.
You could just get Xbox Game Pass for a month. It's $10.
It's not worth it for me.
That $10 is less than you're gonna lose on buying and reselling.
Yeah, but I will never play really any of those games.
You don't have. That's the thing. You buy it for a month, $10. You play through Gears. You unsubscribe. You've spent $10 on Gears.
Okay, maybe. Actually, that's a good idea. I think I have 2 free trials in my room for that.
See,
so I have 28 days because they're 14 days.
Oh, nice. I know they also had like a 3 months for $10 deal going on.
Yeah.
You know, they have deals all over all the time. But anyways, yeah, I was really impressed by what I saw with Gears. I think the campaign looks really interesting. I'm wondering, they kind of talked about diving into her mind a little bit, and I wonder if we're gonna get some more
that's the stuff that I was like
sequences
what the heck?
where it's like
is she psychic or something? Because it looked like she went into her mind to like locate a person she knows or something, and they're like, oh, like she was like Will from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, they're here, and it's like what? Like, how do you know all this stuff? Like, this is crazy. Like that stuff, that was super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the horde mode and stuff. I was like,
yeah.
Actually, it wasn't even the horde mode. It's just the dumb stuff they kept saying.
We got another game where we got 2 trailers. Death Stranding.
There's 2?
There were 2. Did you see the gameplay one?
I saw the gameplay one.
So there was one at the beginning, which was introducing a new character named Mama.
That's what I call my mama.
And I think that is a really interesting little cinematic.
I'll have to watch
Basically,
that,
she. So do you know? I mean, how much do you know about the game?
I know I'm not gonna get it.
Okay, so there's invisible things that are
little
like floating
tentacle
around,
monsters,
right? So she
big goop kitties
has one that's tethered to her. That's her child, and I don't understand how it works. It kind of looks interesting. Again, not a game I'm gonna get.
This game looks so stupid. This game looks so stupid. The first thing they show is him peeing. Okay, I guess I could be funny. He walks up a mountain for a bit,
which they cut. Like,
yes,
he starts walking up the mountain and then they cut it.
For this, if this was a Call of Duty gameplay reveal, to say for the sake of time, because you're only sneaking around the submarine. You pull out a really long ladder, you climb the ladder, you go talk to hologram Jeff Knightley. The end. This game, I'm sorry, it looks pathetic. This looks like the most boring video game ever. Welcome to post-apocalyptic mailman. Also, here's a baby.
The baby.
The best part, though, of the trailer is it must have been on purpose, just blatantly walks off a cliff. And I'm just thinking, I think a baby's playing this.
It was so obvious that it was intentional too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like,
oh no, what am I doing?
I thought it was.
I'm so clumsy.
And then you're like, you check the baby.
I'm sorry, baby.
Don't shake the baby. If there's one thing I've learned as a parent, you don't shake the baby.
You had to learn that? It's something you know.
I'm just giving Not learning through experience, learning because I just know it. Fine. Anyways.
That's why I don't like holding babies or babies in general.
You know, I think the game visually looks pretty good. I'm like, ooh, that looks like a cool area. It doesn't look like there's anything cool to do in that area, and that's unfortunate. But it's
kind of like going to Mount Rushmore. You're like, that's really cool. You go there and you're like, yeah, faces, cool.
Just get in the car.
What else do we
get back in the car. There's nothing else to do.
Let's walk around these pine trees.
We took the picture. Let's go.
Like, is the Gold City really back there or not? Like, did Nick Cage lie to me or no?
We gotta know.
It's like that. Like, there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people were complaining about like how they haven't shown anything, and I think they're talking about how they were gonna show something.
I feel like I haven't seen.
They showed him peeing. Oh, that's so stupid. What is wrong with you? I'm not gonna buy your game just because you're a famous director. I'm sorry. I did not like whatever the 5th one was of his games that he makes. I can't remember what they're called now.
Metal Gear
Solid.
Yeah.
It was a game with gold, and I was like, this game got a 10 out of 10 in a lot of places.
Right.
Played the first mission. I was like, that was a long cinematic. Started the second one, and I was like, this is stupid. I quit. Uninstalled. Still own it, though. But, yeah. That game was awful.
You got some happier news?
No, but I'll talk about this too. Another game I don't play, but it had a trailer. NBA 2K20 had a career mode trailer.
Yeah.
I don't know if the story will be bad, but there's too many actors.
Yeah.
And they look awful. I thought they looked horrible. Like you got Idris Elba, and it's like, is it? It sounds like him.
I don't care about sports games, so I saw this and was like, they keep making it. People must like it. I don't know.
I thought it looked really bad.
Tyler, you're a sports guy. Oh wait, Tyler's not here. Invisible Tyler, take the mic. He's saying nothing.
I love sports games, but this looked bad. That was my Tyler impersonation.
That was a pretty good impersonation.
No, it wasn't.
It was pretty bad. There was a game that I was really impressed with, a game trailer I was really impressed with, that essentially Jeff said the same thing. He was like, we kind of have, like, every once in a while we'll get a developer that we don't know come and talk to us. And I watched this trailer and I was just blown away by it. And I did too. And it's a game called Everspace 2.
I didn't see this one.
This looks like either like a combination of Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky with the graphics cranked up to 11.
11?
It looks amazing.
Everspace 2. Oops, I forgot to put a space.
There's no space. It's one word.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, there's a space between the 2 and the... All right. It looks gorgeous. And...
Unreal Engine, I know what that is.
It's not coming out for another 2021. Yeah, so 2 years-ish. Mm-hmm. But, like, again, it's a super small team, apparently.
Is it exclusive to anything? Or is it? Or do we even know yet?
No, I don't think so. If it's exclusive to anything, it's probably exclusive to PC.
Looks like a Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah, right?
From Return of the Jedi.
But, like, after playing No Man's Sky for the last 2 weeks and seeing this, I'm like, I want this game, please.
Listen, I love space, so you have my interest. Oh my gosh, you're flying so fast. This looks pretty dope.
And then, like, so you're gonna start seeing combat here.
Okay, is it a aerial combat type game?
So all you can really see is aerial combat in the trailer. However, it does appear like you can go down onto planets.
Okay.
Or at least, and maybe it might just be certain ones, right? Like
fly over them or walk on
fly
them?
Over them. Like fly down. Like one of the last shots in here is them like flying over.
Okay.
The ground in like a.
This looks gorgeous.
Right?
It reminds me of more of a adventure Star Fox kind of looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, put in an R-Wing, please. I'll play as the R-Wing.
It just looks...
Trench run.
It just looks so good.
Huh.
Like, you can blow up, like, entire frigates and...
That looks... I can't get over, like, how like, gorgeous it looks. 2021, that hurts.
Yeah. So that was kind of the game that came out of nowhere for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Steam, PS4, Xbox One.
Yes! Okay.
So cool.
Didn't see that.
They've got my curiosity. Now grab my attention.
They have my attention.
Make a good game. What else was there? Let's see. Okay. I gotta get all this stuff I'm just want to whine about for a bit out. I don't care about this game. I just want to talk about the trailer because I watched Bandersnatch, and
yes.
PS4 Interactive has a game called Erica, and it's choose your own adventure. It looks like absolute dog crap. Bandersnatch was horrible, in my opinion. This looks no better. In fact, it looks worse. People hate or complain about quick time events all the time, and that's all this kind of looks like, except it's not even like press X a bunch. It's like fingertips. It's like,
oh yeah, you have to. It's not a simple like. It's like menu option where it's like you're either here or either here. You have to like move your cursor.
Yeah.
Kind of to the option, or it looked like there was one moment when you could open a box and like. So you have to move. You have to like open. I don't know.
Yeah, and then like a girl's beating up your character in the alley, and it's like defy or diffuse, and the person picks defy, and she says something, and I'm like, that was diffuse. So I don't. What do I actually have a choice in my scenes, or do I pick one and it's actually like different?
Yeah,
or is it the same? It looks horrible.
What was unique about that one is it's out now.
Yeah. If it's free, maybe I'll play it.
I think it was like $10.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it then. I'm too cheap.
So, that was interesting. Okay, I have two other things.
All right, lay them on me.
I'll let you talk about the one you know more about.
Okay. Thanks.
Today we got our first trailer and some words about Disintegration. I've been kind of hyping this up internally here on the podcast for like the last, I don't know, year.
Where's since
I knew about
your
it.
cup?
I didn't bring my mug, my V1
logo.
mug. I do have I got to go on this is not under any NDAs or anything. I got to go on a studio tour when I was up there last year. And they gave me a mug. I love it.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. Stephanie got a shirt. They were going to give me a shirt, but they didn't have any in my size.
Free stuff is awesome.
So, very excited about this game. It's from the co-creator of Halo. Marcus Leto is the president. He kind of got up on stage and talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's a combination of a first-person shooter and an RTS. So you are a pilot of a grav cycle, kind of hovering above the battlefield, telling your troops where to go. It's kind of in this, it's not really a post-apocalyptic future, kind of it. Like, everyone's cyborgs.
It looks cyberpunk-y.
Yeah. Basically, there was a virus. There was an article in Edge magazine this week. You can go read that. It has a little more about the plot and whatnot. There's a big virus, and people transplanted their brains into androids in order to protect themselves. And there's a group of those people who want to kill all the regular humans now. And
nice.
So you are a augmented
regular human.
You're not a regular human. You're one of the good augmented guys. And so you're leading the charge. So
taking the fight back.
This is it's kind of like a AA game. So like you have AAA games, right? Like Call of Duty and Destiny and
then you have your
indies, and this is a 30-person team who's making this, so it kind of fits somewhere in between there. They have a publisher, so it's not necessarily like we're by ourselves making this little indie game, and they're not like a 100-person Destiny literally has like 600 people working on it. So like
good.
But this is it's got a single player campaign. Like I think they said 12 or 13 missions. It's got multiplayer. It's kind of got that Halo vibe. It's got a little Destiny vibe because the man helped create both of those things.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. With a little something new. Mm-hmm. So I'm really excited to see more. I guess it's playable at
Gamescom.
Gamescom. So like,
nice.
I'm very jealous.
We should have got you there.
I know, right?
I honestly don't know what to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it looked incredible, like visually, especially like the cinematic they had looked really cool. First thing I thought of though was like Sparrow.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a sparrow. And then he had a gun.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny.
Yeah. There's a little humor in there, so.
I like the idea, I think, of it, but I don't know if I love it.
Something else I've heard is that, like, I've heard a couple people be like, so are you, like, can you get out of the grav cycle?
That's my thing. Like, his friends are running around.
Right.
One dude is literally in an Anthem Colossus javelin.
So
like, it looks like, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to be that guy. I mean, obviously, I'm not underwhelmed by it. I'm not overwhelmed by it. I'm just whelmed.
It's an announcement trailer, and they didn't show a ton of gameplay. It's all still fairly vague.
I need to see more. I'd like to play it if there was a demo or something to see if I'd be interested in it.
It does look a little different.
Yeah, there's nothing like it, and I think one kind of thing that makes me like, oh, I don't know about it is because tank missions in games, not that you're just in a tank, are usually really fun. But I don't.
You don't want to do that every.
Yeah, like the Destiny 2 tank mission, loved it. Had a great time.
You don't want 12 of those.
I want to run around and smack people.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm very intrigued.
Yep.
So
cool.
Plus, it looked visually really good, which was really impressive with like 30 people. Like, that's a job. Like, props. You should be proud of your guys' selves.
Yeah. Pat yourselves on the back.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't break things.
Sorry. And then at least I guess the last one we're gonna talk about, because I don't know if there was any more. Destiny 2, the game I finally started playing. They had 2 trailers, one for their new event, Season of the Undying.
Right.
And then they also had another trailer come out for Shadowkeep. Yeah.
So Shadowkeep is the expansion overall.
Yes.
And then Season of the Undying is kind of how they do annual passes, right?
Yeah.
Is like, hey, there's going to be a season that goes with
Shadowkeep.
Yeah. You know, Shadowkeep's kind of fixed in time, and then the seasons add to that linearly. So yeah, I am very excited about both of these things.
Both trailers are really good. I'm super excited. But I think the part I'm really excited for is probably Armor 2.0. Looks super awesome. And then I was really digging the finishers that they're adding.
Those finishing moves look awesome.
It's a super simple thing to add. Well, not technically, I'm pretty sure. But just like do a flip and you kick them or punch them. And then it's over and you can keep fighting. It didn't look disruptive to the gameplay at all, which looked really nice.
Yeah.
Plus they looked super BA.
Well, they talked about how with Armor 2.0 you can add things to it too.
Yeah.
It's not just a visual flourish.
Yeah.
You know, you can have it drop heavy ammo for your team or regen your health or you know, all these different things based on what's in your mod sockets.
And and he's like using your finisher has a pro and a con to it, because like he was like, you can get heavy ammo, everybody can pick up the heavy ammo, but you're gonna lose half your super energy. So I mean, take it or leave it. Like, what do you want? What do you need? So it's super fun, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
can't wait to get it. I get to play what everybody else is playing at the same time as everybody else. Finally,
we got a month and a little under 2 weeks.
When does it come out?
October 1st.
October 1st. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for more Destiny.
I'm always wondering if I should just buy something from the actual store, because it has so much cool armor in it that I want. But I don't want to contribute to buying coins and stuff. Ugh. Look what you did to me, you punk. Look what you did.
You understand how the bright dust economy works?
Kind of. I'm really bad at getting all that stuff, though. So
see, we need to work that out, because you can use bright dust to buy a lot of those things.
I'm just not super good like some people over here. I struggle a little bit more.
It's fine. It's not about being good. It's about being dedicated.
It's about having fun
with your friends. Okay.
Somehow making it through Black Armory.
We should move on to our last thing. That's Gamescom. Gamescom's done now.
By Gamescom.
We covered all of the news. No, not really. If you guys saw something at Gamescom that was super exciting to you guys, and we didn't mention it, just call us out. Let us know. It's fine.
Yeah, we can take it.
I can handle it.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
You know what that means?
It means that... I don't know. What does it mean? What? Twitter with type? Oh. He's not here.
On to the fan box.
Oh, the fan box. I should have known.
I know. We
I'm
had
off my game.
2 questions, as far as I know. I haven't seen any more pop up since we started the show. First one, this was in a response to I retweeted. Hey, I think Luke. Did you send out the tweet, or was that Tyler?
That was me. I was bored.
Luke was bored,
no, I didn't.
and sent out a tweet being like, "Hey, ask us your questions." And I was like, "Ooh, good. That's good. I'll retweet it." And then our good friend at Regashingo over on Twitter asked, "What's your name?"
My name is Luke. Silky. With a Z. That's it.
I'm gonna give you guys some information.
Social
It's very personal.
Your real name isn't Brett?
Run away. No. I'll tell you my middle name.
I'm not doing that.
Because you might know that my name is Brett Eitzen. But you might not know that my name is Brett Allen Eitzen.
Brett Danger Eitzen.
So now you know my full name.
What was it?
Alan.
Alan.
Yeah.
Alan.
Alan.
Did you get that a lot?
Alan. I did not.
I'm not giving my middle name.
And that's fine.
I don't want to.
Does that mean... Oh, I think that means that we, as a fanboy community, get to give you a middle name.
Hold on. Your initials are Bay?
Yeah, they are. I'm everyone's Bay.
Both of our initials kind of spell something.
Oh.
But I'm not giving my middle name, so... Yeah, I guess you can give me one.
Okay. On Twitter this week, guys, we have to
guess my middle name.
Tyler. No, we're not guessing it. We're just assigning him a new middle name.
Okay.
What do you think would go best with Luke Zilke? Luke blank Zilke. Fill in the blank. That's what I want to know.
Send it in.
Our other question is from @EXM. He says, situation. Somebody offers you $1 million, but you can only watch Adam Sandler movies for the rest of your life. Do you take that money?
Follow-up question.
Oh, no.
And I'm relaying the answer to you, Brett, unless Eric is in the chat. Is he?
I don't. Eric, are you in the chat? You're going to have to wait at least 30 seconds for the stream.
That's true.
But what's your follow-up question?
The question is, if Adam Sandler dies, therefore he can't make more movies, does that end, or can I only watch his old stuff then?
No, I think you can only watch his old stuff.
No. I'm not doing it.
For the rest of your life, not the rest of Adam Sandler's life. It's for the rest of your life.
Man, no way.
It's a pretty easy no for me too.
I was gonna say, if he's probably gonna get in some dumb accident and probably in the next 5 years and die, and then I won't have to worry about it anymore. And I'll have $1 million. So yeah, but no.
I think that's a pretty easy no. $1 million is a lot of money, but
it is.
I enjoy entertainment too much.
I enjoy doing things, and I would not want to go through torture for $1 million. That being said,
I probably just wouldn't watch movies anymore. Just be like, that's a dead art form.
But what if you can only watch Adam Sandler movies? You can't watch TV shows. You can't watch your kids' dance recitals.
And then it's an even easier no. Trying to make
what are the rules?
Compelling in one way.
Yeah, that's an easy no. Hard pass,
easy no. That was interesting.
I've got loose cheeks.
I apologize to anyone listening.
Somebody's going, what the freaking crap?
Those were our only 2 Fanbox questions this week. Remember, you can always just hit us up on Twitter anytime.
Anytime.
We don't have to ask for a question. Just shoot us a question and we'll throw it in to the Fanbox. If you want to make sure it gets in the Fanbox and we don't think it's just a personal question to ask there on Twitter,
use hashtag
Fanbox. Just let us know. We will be having a movie commentary coming out this weekend.
That one was fun.
So look for that on Saturday.
Emily Blunt's in it.
Emily Blunt is in this movie.
Yeah, we watch Edge of Tomorrow, and I'm a huge fan of that movie, and I love Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way. I think she's an incredible actress.
You talk about her so much that it might be a little weird.
Okay, she's my celebrity crush, but like, okay, never mind. I don't want to like get weird and personal, but it's not weird like that.
So, anyways, check that out. Keep an eye out for more stuff from us. I know we're gonna try and do a little bonus.
What?
Bonus movie commentary, but then we will have the movie commentary poll for September. I can't keep track of months. For September out here shortly. So you get to vote and let us know which one of those we get to
That's right.
do for September.
Voting's fun. People like doing that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We've had a guest on here a couple times, my brother Logan.
Yes.
We mentioned it when he was on the show. He has a CD coming out. It's up for pre-order right now.
Yeah.
His artist name is and my initials, LZ. The album is called Light, and it comes out August 23rd. It's going to be on iTunes and Spotify. It's really good. I've heard it. I made all the instrumentals, tracks, and beats for it.
Look at you.
Hey, rolling in the deep, yo. But yeah, it's really good. I'd really recommend people go try that out. It'll be on iTunes and Spotify and all those places you can get music. So go check it out. Also, he has some merch up on Teespring. So do we.
Yeah.
Our Donuts shirt. One of his songs is called Donuts, Donuts, Donuts. It's a great song.
That donut shirt is dope.
Yeah, it is. He's been having trouble, though, with his Teespring store. They keep taking down his stuff, which is frustrating.
That is frustrating.
But go look up his merch and get a donut shirt, and he'll actually send you the album early.
Ooh. You can also find our merch on Teespring. Teespring.com/stores/ with the fanboy. You can find the link in the description below.
Logan's is Teespring.
.com/stores
/LZ Raps.
LZ Raps.
LZ Raps.
But yeah, we've got a couple shirts out there. 4 to be exact.
We've got
make sure you check on when you order, especially if you're ordering a 2XL or larger. Make sure you check the dimensions on it. If you expand the information, they'll give you more details on the actual size.
They give a lot of info.
We've had someone mention that their 2XL was maybe a little too small.
Oh, sorry.
So, and if that's the case, just email them. If you ordered it yourself, email them back, and they're supposed to just take care of it. So
okay.
They better get you a 3XL, and if not, let us know, and we'll figure out a way to swap it with a 3X that we have, or whatever size it is.
Yep.
We want to make sure you guys get what you deserve.
Absolutely.
What you pay for.
Cool.
Anything else? It's that time we need to go to bed.
We'd appreciate that if you'd like the video. It helps a lot. Comment if you want to talk to us. Usually it's Brett that responds because he's the best at it. We'd appreciate if you'd subscribe so you can keep seeing our live videos and all of our videos that go on YouTube.
Yep.
Also, we go on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and all those things. If you just want to listen to the audio versions, or if you want to switch over to the other version,
and I know
find us on one of those. Just search for the Fanboy.
Yeah, the iTunes / Apple Podcast is probably our most popular way. If you go on there and rate and give us a review, that helps. We're not just saying it to say it. It does help a lot.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna beg for scraps. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you like the show and you want us to, we'll keep doing it no matter what. But
yeah, I do this because it's fun.
Right.
So.
But it helps other people find the show, and
and we love to interact with you guys. So more people we get to talk to,
the better,
it more fun.
Exactly.
We can all talk and interact and make fun of each other, but nicely.
Exactly. Civilly.
Yes. Yeah, go do all that stuff. We'd really appreciate it. In the meantime, we'll be back with Tyler next week, and we'll get all of his awesome opinions, and he won't make me and Brett hold it down. We need Tyler.
We do need Tyler. I'm just happy we didn't get in a fight this week.
Last Jedi sucked. Bye.
See ya.